Why, hello there, YouTube. This is Michelle. Happy Tuesday. Yes, you heard me correctly. It's Tuesday. I leave tomorrow for a friend's graduation up in the DC, Virginia, Maryland area. And so I needed to create something for this week's edition of the Embossy Punch Bunch. Early, so that way come Sunday I'll be able to just load the video up. So this is week number 3 in our collaboration. I hope you've been following along and playing along as well. It's been a great way to get out those punches, get out those embossing folders, and to just create. So let me show you what I have done this week for the Embossy Punch Bunch collaboration. I use this Darice border embossing folder, and it's really long and it's wide, so I use that. I use the Tim Holtz butterfly punch. I used my handy dandy Martha Stewart doily punch, and this is the one that goes out like this. Is the newer edition. And I also used my alpha punches. Typically when I'm commissioned for a card, the recipient's name appears on it some kind of way. And so whether I'm stamping the name or in this case punching the name out with these punches, it's just fun to get a card that has your name on it. So my name is pretty easy, but I know for a lot of folks that doesn't happen often. So when I do personalize things, I get so many compliments. I know folks just appreciate having the article personalized. So I made a graduation card for a friend. He's got a daughter graduating high school next month. And so this is the card I created. So it's a 5x5 card scored on the diagonal to make a trifold. And you can see where I used that Darice die. I did half on one side and then flipped it and did the other half. I think you can see it better on this side, how I created that dimension on the card. And then I just stamped this image. I did some color pencils. I have not gotten into Copic markers and all of that, so I just color penciled her in to make it have a little bit of color. I punched her name, and then when you open the card inside, I have a banner that says Happy Graduation. And the way that I have done the young lady, the bottom of the dress helps to hold the Happy Graduation. So you're saying, okay, what about the other punches? So that's the alpha punches as well as the Darice embossing folder. And then I made an envelope as well for the card to go in. And I did a 6x6 envelope just in case the person put some gifts in or some money or something. They have a little bit of space. Plus I have the eyelash trim hanging off the edge, so it's always good to have a little bit of space there. But I used my punch board, my envelope punch board, and what I've done is I created a banner, and I just took a strip of paper. I used the doily punch on the top, the doily punch on the bottom. I cut it to size, and then I took and punched the butterfly in a piece of the purple cardstock, and then in the design paper that's the same as this. This is Prima paper. And made a tuck for the envelope flap using those pieces. Alrighty, so the doorbell's ringing. I need to go answer the door, but just wanted to thank everybody for hanging out with us as we do this collaboration. Again, this is week 3 of the Embossy Punch Bunch. I hope everybody has a great week. I am going to go visit my daughter in Augusta after I leave DC. So I will see you next Sunday for week 4. Happy crafting. Bye.